Cause baby like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby like, just fix this up a little bit. Okay, hello to everyone and anyone watching this video. My name is Taja. Welcome back to my channel and happy 2024. Guys, I'm so happy that's not 2023 anymore. That year, last year, I'm so glad I can call 2023 last year, because my god, what a fucking year that was. Absolute train wreck, awful, terrible, just so bad. I've said this in several videos, but last year was one of those points where I was at rock bottom. But the beautiful thing about being at rock bottom is that you can only go up. And this year, I'm claiming it, throwing it out into the universe. 2024 is the year that my life is going to change. And you guys are going to watch me plan it right now. I'm so excited. Even like the end of last year, I was feeling this shift, like this energy shift in my life. And I just feel like so many good things are coming for all of us who needs the change. So hopefully this video can inspire you. I haven't even said what the video is, although you can probably tell from the title. But basically, this is going to be me sharing my 2024 New Year's resolutions, and I'm also going to be planning out my vision board. I printed out a bunch of these. Well, I didn't print them out myself. I used a website or app called Free Prints. I have a code if you want to use the code. I'll put it on the screen now, and I'll also link it in the description, or have it in the description what the code is. But basically you can get a discount off. But I mean, it's free anyway. Like, I only pay for postage. I think my postage was like £1 or £2, something, like nothing. And I just basically went online end of last year, from a mixture of my New Year's resolutions and also generally what I want from this year and for the next 12 months. I thought of images to represent what I want. I do this every year. I've been doing it for years, since like I was at university. These are some of them from last year. These are all the pictures I had last year for my vision board. So I'll probably be recycling a few of these as well as using these ones. I think the easiest way to do this video is basically I'm going to spread out all the pictures, and I'm going to read out my resolutions to you. So I'm going to spread all of these out. Like, when I've picked my photos for my vision board, I'm going to stick them on my wall, which is what I do every year, so that when I'm like somewhere where I can see it when I wake up, or somewhere I look often. So obviously I'm sitting in my bed, I look up and I see the images, I'm like, oh yeah, these are my goals and what I want to achieve. It's kind of like, even if I'm not like thinking, because I think like when you do like New Year's resolutions, I think it's very easy to like forget them and stuff. But that's why I really like vision boarding, because even if I'm not like actively like thinking about it, I feel like passively looking at these photos like every day is really good, because it's like a passive way to remind myself of what I want to achieve. So even if I'm not thinking, okay, I really want to like do this year, I'm seeing the photo every day and it's like kind of like, what's that word? It's like subliminally like good in my brain that I want to like have this thing or achieve this thing, and it's like my brain, and then I look back and I'm like, oh my god, I did that thing because it was in my brain like all the time. So yeah, any photos that aren't relevant for this year or anything I don't want, I'm gonna put in here. Tell me some of your goals for the year, I'd love to know. And yeah, let's get started. Like I said, I'm gonna read out my resolutions basically, and then I'm gonna show you the photos that like kind of link to that. The first goal, I think the first 2 goals are like my biggest goals. I feel like if I don't achieve anything else on this list, I want to achieve these 2 things. First 2 things happening will ensure that so many other things on this list will happen. It will just so like massively like improve my quality of life that like I really, you know. I'm also kind of scared because people are like, oh yeah, don't share your dreams because like there's bad people, like, sorry, I keep touching my hand, I'm really sorry. There's bad people who are like kind of like who like your enemies, and they'll like put bad energy to make it not work. But I'm not gonna think of it like that. I'm gonna think of it as like, you know, I've got the good vibes on my side, I've got God on my side, I've got just like all good energy, and I'm protected, I'm blessed, I'm protected, and any bad energy that wants to come to me, yeah. So the first goal, goal number 1, get a full-time job in social media / digital marketing. So if you didn't know, I lost my job in March last year, where I was doing social media marketing. I was a social media assistant, and even though it was a part-time minimum wage job, I really liked it. Well, towards the end, I've already spoken about my job and how like it kind of ended badly and stuff, but in the beginning when I first started it, it was basically my dream job. I basically want to do a job like that. At the moment I'm working part-time in a pub, which isn't ideal, but your girl's got to pay her rent and her bills. I obviously don't want to do this forever. It's not really my dream job. My dream job, I made a video in 2021 I think about I don't have a dream job, but I'm at a stage in my life where I actually do. There's actually a career path that I actually feel like I would be happy doing 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Is it 9 to 5? I don't know. I mean, even though I feel like 9 to 5 is a bit much, and also 5 days a week, it should be 4 days a week. Manifesting a 4-day work week. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point is that I know what I want to do as a career. I know something that I would actually like to do full time. This hair, but yeah, it's just like this office. When I had my job, my other social media assistant job, I was work from home. I think now that I'm kind of like, I know for the next like couple years until I'm 28, I know I'm going to be based in London, so I'm really embracing the whole having a base in London just for the next 2-3 years. So I'm open, because before like I was like, oh no, I'm not working in an office, I'm doing remote work. But now I'm like, because I can't, the whole reason I wanted to do like remote work after losing my job and looking for a new job, I was like, oh, I want to be remote so I can travel, but like there's stuff in my life, mainly like family and stuff, where I can't really like travel long term. So I've decided that while I can't really leave London long term, I may as well just find a nice hybrid remote job. My vibe is just like a nice office, like a nice chill vibe. I don't want anything corporate or like suit and tie. Like I'm just thinking nice chill vibes, relaxed, like just good vibes, you know what I mean? New Year's resolution number 2 is, okay, this is a big one as well. Move to a new home in a zone 2 or zone 1 South or East London area. I'm not happy in the area that I'm in, and I want to move because I'm a lodger basically, so like my rights I basically have none. So I want to move somewhere where I'm a tenant rather than a lodger, because basically I live with my landlady. So I want to live somewhere where like the landlord lives like us elsewhere. Also the area I'm in, I don't really like it. I feel like I'm just like really isolated and stuff. The transport's really bad, so I want to live somewhere with good transport, somewhere with night buses, so I'm not like walking for 20 minutes in the dark in the middle of the night, because that's what I have to do if I'm like the normal trains running. And also my closest buses, they don't have any like night buses. I want to live somewhere with either a tube station or overground or even DLR, like anything. Like just, I don't want to have to rely on just the train, because the train isn't that reliable. I can fuck with the tube, I can fuck with the DLR, I can fuck with overground, but yeah. And also just an area with stuff to do. Like I feel that's the reason why I want to be zone 2. So I mean, okay, honestly, zone 1, I'm not really looking for zone 1 in terms of money. Like I'm not really looking for that, if I'm really honest. Zone 2 I think is perfect, because I feel like I'm in London enough that like I can experience London life, but I'm not like gonna be in like zone 1 where it's gonna be extortionate. Do you know what I mean? I need to be realistic. Once I get the job, a full-time job, based on the wages I'll get, but I've seen of the jobs I want, I should be able to afford not going to be any much more than what I'm paying now, you know. I mean, at the moment I'm paying $630 a month. Once I get a job, a full-time job, I'll hopefully be able to pay like a bit more. I have a bit more of a budget, like maybe like a couple hundred more, like 800. I mean, 1,000 is too much, to be honest. Like I'm around 800, give or take, would be the kind of vibe. If it can be less, then great, but I also need to be aware of the fact that if it is cheaper, then there's probably something wrong with it. But yeah, this is a picture of, okay, basically I am a South London girl. When I've been in London, I've only ever lived in South London, but I really love East London, guys. I really can see myself being an East London girly. I don't mind if I'm not living there though. Like I said, if I'm in zone, I think because South London, especially South East, that's where I've predominantly lived, which has like is known to have like the worst transport and everything I've said. If I'm in zone 2, I think most zone 2 areas are okay, but I feel like me and East, I'm seeing a vibe. I'm seeing a vibe. What's wrong with me? I have a weird energy today. No, it's positive, it's fine. Okay. So yeah, I have this picture of Victoria Park, which I visited in the summer. And like I said, I am obsessed. Sorry about that weird light. I'm obsessed with East London. Even though I'm a South London girl, and I'm obviously like I know it very well, and I'm happy to stay in East London. Sorry, in South London. And it's also closer to like my family and stuff. I feel like East London is also a vibe. If I was visiting family and stuff, I'd be willing to make the trek to see them if it can mean like live in a cool area in East London. So yeah, but I'm equally, I think I'm at this stage as well, especially when I'm not like buying, and I'm quite keen to leave, so I'm not going to be too picky. So if I'm equally happy with South and East, as long as, like I said, the transport and it's the area where there's things to do and stuff like that. I also have a picture of, okay, I should have picked, seeing as that picture is East London, I should have picked a different picture for this. This is a market, I think, in West London. Oh, you can't even see it. This is a West London market. It's basically just to represent living somewhere where there's something to do. Seeing as my places I want to live is South or East, I should have picked the South London market because there's quite a few. There's Brixton Market, there's Lewisham Market, Greenwich even. But it's fine. I think it represents the main kind of theme of like living somewhere where I can go outside and there's not just like houses, which is where I live now. I want to go outside and just like go somewhere. I can go to a market or like take a short bus and like go to a nice gallery and just like have things to do. So that's going there. Why is it, I literally, what? Okay, give me a second, I need to charge my thing. Oh, fucking hell. I really need a new battery charger because the one I currently have is just like not working at all. Whatever. Anyway, number 3, I basically want to start dating. I want to open my heart, start dating. I'm not an experienced gal, and I want to just get some experience. Not in terms of being a hoe, just like have like some cute little dates, meet some guys, maybe open my heart, or maybe fall in love. But I'm not really putting the pressure on the love part. I just want to like open myself to meeting guys in a romantic and possibly intimate way. Yeah, I'm 25. I haven't had a lot of that kind of experience, so I would like to like get that experience. And this is actually a picture I've had for a year. I think one of the first time I started doing this, I had this picture, and it's just like a silhouette of a girl and a guy kissing. So that is for that, I guess. I mean, I've had this for years and like it's not worked yet. I think the vision board works in terms of making me think about it, because I've always been obsessed with like wanting a relationship or to date or something, and I think this is the reason why, even though it hasn't actually like turned into me actually actively taking the steps to do it, but this is the year it's gonna change. This is the year it's gonna change. I'm on Hinge at the moment talking to a couple of guys, so we're on the right track. To add on to that, I also put combat my fear of intimacy as well. And I do get scared of like getting close to people, guys and dating included, so I think I want to like combat that, and like, I want to, especially with what I went through romantically last year, it made me really jaded, so I want to be in a position where I don't feel scared to get close to guys romantically anymore. I just want to go for it, and even if I get hurt, I want to still feel like it's fine, there's other guys kind of thing, you know what I mean? Number 4, switch up and experiment with my appearance, make me look and feel older and boost my confidence. And in brackets I put hair, eyebrows, nails, piercings. So hair, I printed these out last year, but I don't know why, ever since, I think it's been like 10 years now, but ever since Kylie Jenner, I'm not a Kardashian Jenner fan at all, but I will say Kylie Jenner 8, when she rocked that blue, it's my Roman Empire, that hairstyle, my thing is literally dying again. You hate to see a girl boss winning. You hate to see a girl boss winning. I'm just gonna keep talking until it dies. But yeah, I've been really wanting an ombre hairstyle like this ever since I saw Kylie Jenner with it. So yeah, also braids as well. I feel like knotless braids would be really cute. Knotless braids because they're better, like they're less like damaging for your hair than regular box braids, and my hair is very sensitive, so yeah. But this is the vibe I want cute hair. Also nails, I want to like get my nails done more often, not like a load, but there's a place near my family home where I got my nails done for the first time 2022, and those are really good, so I want to get my nails done again. Also as well, I really want a tragus piercing. I wanted to get it this year, sorry, last year. I never got to get it. Maybe I get it as a birthday treat or whatever, but yeah. Number 5, take some trips both abroad and in the UK/Ireland. So I really want to go, one place I really want to go is South Portugal, like the Algarve. I think it's called Faro, I'm not sure. But they have really nice beaches and stuff. So I have this picture here. That's somewhere I definitely want to go to this year, like 100%. I also put UK and Ireland because, again, to be honest, travel isn't really a big goal of mine this year. I really want to focus on spending my money elsewhere. So I think, yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be traveling, the only place I really want to go is like South Portugal. It's the only place I'm like, I'm going this year. Everything else is just like a maybe if I have time, if I have extra money. But like I said, I'm really like focusing, obviously, with wanting to move and other things I want to spend my money on this year. Traveling isn't like a massive thing to me, so a couple of trips will be nice, but it's not like a major thing. UK/Ireland trips I want to do. I'd really love to do like a countryside trip. I also well, it's got a link onto the next resolution, also links to the countryside, but I do want to take a countryside trip. So this is just like an English countryside. I think it's like a nice little cabin or cottage kind of trip, would be really cute. But that also links to my next resolution, which I'll show in a second. And I also have a picture of Dublin because I've never gone to Ireland before. I feel like Irish people are really cool. The culture, the vibe, it's just like Irish people, and it looks like a beautiful city. So I feel like I'd like to go for like a weekend. I had some uni friends that went last year, I think, so it looked really great and I want to go. So, but again, it's not something that's like desperate. If I don't go this year, then it's not the end of the world, but it's something that'd be nice. Now, with the countryside thing, kind of links onto the next resolution because I want to basically go to Holland or Netherlands. And I basically, I'm scared to say it, I don't want you to judge me. I'm just gonna say it. I want to try psychedelics, okay? Specifically psilocybin, but basically like shrooms or like truffles. I think so. I'm gonna say Amsterdam because that's like basically the plan is basically to go to Amsterdam for the day. Go to like, I think it's called a smart shop where you can get like truffles with I don't know how to say it. Is it psilocybin? Psilocybin. I don't know. But there's the chemical that's in shrooms. Basically, shrooms aren't legal in Amsterdam, but truffles are. So it has the same chemical in it. And I want to get some and try it. And basically just like see, because loads of people have said that like mushrooms and that chemical is really good for like their mental health and stuff. This isn't about like a party thing or like a, you know, crazy thing. This is 100% just like a spiritual mental health kind of thing. I just want to open my mind and just like, I don't know, I've been really inspired to like try it and see what happens, and like just like, because especially because I've been in such a bad mindset for like, I mean my whole life, but I mean especially like this past year, and I feel like doing something, I just feel like I need to just do something drastic, and I feel like taking psychedelics would be fun, and I just want to see like the positive impact. Obviously I know there's risks and stuff, and it's gonna be, if I do end up doing it, it's gonna be something I will research heavily, and I'm not just gonna do it willy-nilly, but like something I'm really interested in doing. And basically if I go to Amsterdam for the day, but I'm gonna, because Amsterdam's quite expensive, like if I'm in the city, so I've decided that I'm gonna like book an Airbnb where I have my own space, like my own, well, because whenever I stay in Amsterdam I stay in like a hostel in the city centre, so I think I want to go like kind of out of the city maybe and try it. So like, and if I'm somewhere like kind of naturey or in a nice place, nice little small area where I'm like not around other people, because I feel like that would ruin the experience if I'm with other people. Unless I went with a friend. I have a couple of friends going to Amsterdam this year, sorry, I keep saying next year, this year. I could also go with them to do it, but if I don't go with them, then I'll go on my own and I'll do what I said, get a small place Airbnb a little outside of Amsterdam and see what happens. I think it'd be really cool. I didn't want to print out like a picture of like pills or like shrooms or whatever, so I've just got, it's basically, I don't know if you can see it, but it's basically a field, but it's kind of like distorted, like as if like the person like is tripping. So I think that'd be really fun, and I will definitely vlog it if I do that, and I'll let you know my experience, because I think that'd be really interesting to show you guys. The next resolution is number 7, which is to make and maintain new and healthy and fun friendships. Similar to the whole like relationship dating thing, last year I experienced like great loss with friendships, and this year is the year I'm going to make new friends, more like-minded friends that are interested in the things that I'm interested in, and who are just accepting of me and won't judge me, make me feel like bad for just existing, and who are just fun and up for laugh and just good vibes. I've had this for years for different types of like friendship related goals of mine, and just whether it's maintaining friends, making friends, this is something I've had up every time I've like done these vision boards, because I think friendship is really important, and as someone who's gone through life with no friends, like in my adolescence and stuff, I really value good and healthy friendships. I've also got this is like a London rooftop bar, and I feel like that's good symbolism for like just like hanging out with my friends, having fun with my friends, going for drinks with my friends. I love doing that. Also as well, I had this last year. This is just a rave. If you watched some of my previous videos, you know that I'm kind of like, probably because of this vision board, it's again subliminally making me like be obsessed with it, but I'm just so obsessed with the idea of raving and partying. Again, it's also like a quarter life crisis situation, but like I just want to have fun and go to the club and rave and just have fun, do you know what I mean? So yeah. Number 8, fill my spare time with creative hobbies. For example, baking, reading, painting, drawing/colouring, film photography, YouTube, writing, etc. So we actually have quite a lot that can represent this. So we have reading. This is one I've had a picture I've had for years. I've used on my vision boards for years. This is a book. Last year was the year I really got into reading, and for the first time since I've made myself reading goals, I actually like achieved my reading goal. Mind you, my reading goal was to read 4 books, and I read like I think 5, maybe 5.5 or 4.5, I can't quite remember, but I achieved it and I'm very proud of that. This year I don't have, well, my Goodreads, I'll link my Goodreads below maybe, but I think I've put 6 books. I want to do 1 book every 2 months, which I think I can do it, because I'm actually like really like interested in reading, and there's loads of books I really want to read. I think for me the secret is to find books that I actually am really interested in. Like if I can tell from the story and like the blurb and stuff, like if I'm going to be interested in the plot. If the plot is not going to do it for me, then I'm not going to read it. That's just how it is. Baking as well, had this last year. I really want to get into baking. I started the year off baking quite a lot, and in the summer a little bit as well. But then when my landlady flatmate came back, I stopped baking, because I feel like it's an activity that takes place in a communal area, the only like proper like communal area in the house, in the flat. So I feel like I don't want to like take up the kitchen baking. So probably this is going to be like in the back burner until I move. But yeah, I really enjoy baking, and I want to get back into it. This is one I also got last year. This is meant to signify just like being like up in the arts, the painting vibe. So I've just got a girl painting here. So even though I didn't paint last year, I started colouring a bit, which was nice, but I actually want to get like paint supplies. I'm not sure what kind of paint, if I should get like watercolour or acrylic or oil. I think the easiest one is acrylic, so I probably will start with that. I need to do it at a time when I'm willing to invest both my time and my money to do that, but it's something I really want to get into. But for now I have my colouring pencils, so yeah. Film photography. So this is a camera, like a film camera, and some photos. So by the way, if the photos look blue, it's because my light, I have like, to make the background look cool, I have like this blue kind of light on the background. So sorry if it looks a bit blue when I'm showing you, but like I said, at the end when I've stuck it all up, I'll show you like the end results. This was meant to represent like, last year I had a resolution where I wanted to get flexible and stretch. I never like even looked at that, but this also can represent dancing. I probably won't do dance classes because that costs money, and like I said, I have other things I'm prioritizing financially, but I might do like at home dance routines and stuff. I don't know if I will, like in terms of like, I mean it's kind of hard doing stuff like that when you're in a house in a small flat, but we'll see. Maybe when I move I'll be able to do that. I have my YouTube. I've had this for a while as well, but it's just representing YouTube success. But I'm not really focusing on success on YouTube anymore. I'm just focusing on like making videos that are good, and from there whoever wants to like and subscribe can. So yeah. Number 9, partake in frequent self-care, for example physical activity, little treats, hobbies, pampering. Okay, so for this I've got, last summer for like a couple of months I started running, but the problem is I've realized I like running on flat surfaces, and my nearest park is quite hilly, so when I'm going uphill made it really difficult to like run. And then I have another park that's a bit closer to me, sorry, that's a bit further, but I don't want to, like, obviously I'm running, that's like very like physically like taxing, so like I want to be near a park where like it doesn't take me 20 minutes to get there, and then I'm doing like half an hour running and then another 20 minutes to walk home. That's like effort, do you know what I mean? So when I move, hopefully I'll move somewhere with a park that's like relatively flat, and then I can take a run again, because I kind of enjoyed it, to be honest. Oh, I've got yoga hair. This is meant to represent both yoga and also mental health, so I'm gonna put this hair as well because why not. This is a picture of like some cake and some coffee. This is meant to represent little treats. I am obsessed with the concept of getting yourself a little treat, especially like because in the summer when I didn't have a job and I didn't even have enough money to leave the house, and now I have a job and I have a bit more income to like treat myself to little things, and I'm so obsessed with getting myself little treats, whether it's like, I don't know, a little donut or like a coffee, or not that I really should have coffee because I get really bad migraines, but just getting little like treats for myself, or just getting some like, I don't know, just nice little things for myself, just to like, for the sake of like, even if it's not like good for you, but I feel like if it's good for you in terms of it makes you happy, then it's good for you, like, do you know what I mean, regardless of if it's healthy or like whatever, if that makes any sense. So yeah. Also, this has been here for years, but like this is just some legs in a bath, which is meant to represent like just pampering yourself, because that's the shit I'm on, that's my vibe. Number 10, this was a resolution I believe I had last year as well, but it's to get back on track with learning French seriously with Duolingo and other learning platforms. So I know if you're on YouTube, a lot of people like have ads for Lingoda, so I might try that. And there's also Babbel, and there's also Rosetta Stone. I always think of that Drake song when I hear Rosetta Stone. I can teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. Anyway, but yeah, to represent that, I just have a picture of like, it's like, I don't know if it's a book or what it is, but it's just like some French words. I've been learning French on Duolingo for 5 years now, and I'm just not. You think, oh, she's gonna be relatively fluent, I can get by, but like when I'm in French speaking countries, for example when I went to Paris last year, I was just so like, I want to be able to go to a French speaking country and feel confident, and like I feel like I know what I'm doing, do you know what I mean? Number 11, continue budgeting, saving and finding additional streams of income. I really did try to do this, especially like in the summer, like I said, I was really broke and didn't have a job, and I really tried, but it's really difficult. I don't know in terms of this. I mean, I've tried selling my clothes, I've made, by the way, I always have links. If you look, my first links are always like things that I've made, which you can go and support me if you want to. But I made 2 books, like one habit tracker. I made a, what was it, like a dream journal. I've also got like printables, like Etsy printables, like of like travel guides as well. So my clothes are vintage. Obviously, like my YouTube channel, I'm not monetized, but like that's why I'm not like, I just want to focus on making good videos in the hopes that maybe one day it would be nice if I could be monetized, but you know. But yeah, I would like to have a second stream of income. That's quite a lot of money, represent that, and we'll see what happens with that. But obviously if I can just get a full-time job, then I won't have to worry too much about that. Number 12, figure out my relationship with social media and how much I want to use it. So this is a kind of random one, but not really, because so I am so torn between, do I want to post loads and grow an audience, or do I want to take a break and just be like mysterious and just be kind of like what's her name, the actress in Euphoria, Alexa Demi vibes, do you know what I mean? I think it depends on the platform. For example, my Twitter is private, but I'm just gonna continue using it how I use it. I don't know if I'll make it unprivate, but for now I'm happy having it private. One social media I actually want to use more is TikTok. I really enjoy making TikTok videos, and I think it'd be really cool if I could grow the audience on TikTok, because I feel like I have a really like unhinged sense of humor that I feel like goes really well with like TikTok and stuff. So that would be really fun, I think. And for that I just have this picture of I guess this could also like link to like my job resolution, but it has just like social media. I think it does actually link to my job one more than, but it's fine. This is just like a picture of like someone doing like social media digital marketing related work, so I'm gonna put that there. There are so many pictures. I don't think I've ever had this many photos before. Wow. Okay, oh my god, number 13, guys. When I tell you, I did not purposely make this resolution number 13. I wrote these on my phone, and then when I was writing them out on my phone into my diary, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I've made this resolution number 13. That is insane. My mind, like, and that kind of gives me good vibes that this resolution is gonna happen, because even though I haven't got a ticket yet, I am manifesting like this is one that's gonna happen, because I feel like no one deserves this one more than me, which obviously that's not true. But in case you don't know anything about 13 and what celebrity really is into the 13 number, 13 is to go to the Taylor Swift Eras tour. I feel like I mentioned Taylor Swift in some capacity in every video, which is kind of embarrassing, but I am a massive Swiftie and I just feel like I have to go. Like, I have to go. I think the only way I'm gonna go is if I get a resale ticket. I mean, okay, I'm not too fussed on this. I mean, as long as it's not like I know the seats where at the back and you can't see her at all. I want to be able to see her to some extent with my eyeball. But if like I'm mainly looking at a screen, that's fine. But I need to go. I have to go. I just have to go. Like, I will die if I don't go. Like, I have to go. So yeah, this is just a picture that someone took at the Eras tour. Just manifesting that I'll be able to take a photo at the Eras tour. Please, please, I just deserve it. Especially after the year I've had, I deserve to go to the Eras tour, to be honest. So yeah. Number 14 is the only one I haven't got a photo for. I'm not really gonna go into it. I'm not even gonna say what it is, to be honest, because it's kind of private. I'll talk about it if it comes through, but basically it's to get an assessment and diagnosis for something. I'm not going to say what that something is. There's something I think I have, and I want to do it privately, which means again it's something, this is one of the things I want to like save up for. If I'm correct in thinking I have it, then I really feel like my quality of life will massively improve if I'm able to then get treatment for it and like stuff. If I do have it, then I'll definitely make a video about it. And the last thing, again, I guess I have a picture for it. But it's not a picture, it's actually, I've never had a quote for my pictures before, but I just found this quote, I don't know, I just thought I'd use it. But number 15, so okay, basically every New Year's resolution, my last resolution is always like centered around like a word. So like I've had like be brave, be selfish, I think last year one was be silly, I think it was silly. But this year's one is be transformative / motivated to change my life for the better. So yeah, the word is always like about the theme of the year. So the theme of this year is just changing my life. I just want to change my life. I want to just improve my quality of life. I want to live my dream life. This is the first time in my life I'm not living my life for someone else. I'm living my life for myself independently, and this is the first time I feel like I have full control of my life to be able to like live the life I want. And I really want to use that to my advantage to like really like create the life I want. And this is the year I'm changing my life. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Doing it. Doing it. Doing it. So I just got this quote. As you can see, it just says, "I am creating the life of my dreams." That's the vibe of this year. Creating the life of my dreams. I'll show you the end result now of the final results. So I hope you like it. I'm really happy, really excited, feel really motivated, and I hope that we all have amazing 2024. I deserve it. I'm sure you guys deserve it too, and I can't wait to see what happens, what this year has in store for us. I can't wait to like create videos this year and just live my dreams and just achieve my dreams, and yeah, manifesting so much good energy. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. It's all another flower. Oh, don't come at me with that type of insanity. You know that's that shit I don't need. Sometimes I feel